which is to take place at 4 p.m. this evening. In fact, that panel will sit down to consider and adopt the report as far as their recommendations in this matter are concerned. My colleague Pooja Shali has more on this. Pooja, over to you.
Right, so these are some of the details that has been accessed by India today from the report of the Ethics Panel Committee. What, according to our sources, this report says: Mahua Moitra visited Dubai at least 4 times, and the login there was used 47 times allegedly. Now, the login being used 47 times is not as much a problem as much who used it. Basically, the IP address of the login is same every time. So the issue is, remember, that the parliament, when it's functioning, supposed to function, you of course will likely use it when you're in the country. It was in Dubai when 47 times, 4 times that visit happened. That is when the IP address showed that location. This is a possible leakage of sensitive bills. Remember, it's a parliamentarian who has this parliament login. There are details of MPs. There are details of bills that are set to be tabled, introduced, passed. And all of this is of primary concern for the country. Mahua Moitra allegedly sought cash and luxury items that she gave the details to someone to use it, access it, see the information on the website and within, of course, among the parliamentarians, and took favors allegedly in return. Mahua Moitra sought a bungalow renovation, holiday expenses and expenses, of course, for the holidays abroad. This is where the businessman that has been named, was he involved on giving these luxury items in return and in exchange for the access to the login address. Mahua got Hermes scarf. There were Bobby Brown makeup, which are all very expensive. These are called luxury items, and much more. Admitted to using Darshan's vehicle and luxury gifts. So this is where it's not just about giving the details of the IP address, but was there a quid pro quo and in exchange for something? Now, the act is unethical, according to the report, according to those who were in the ethics panel, and the breach of parliamentary privilege. They are quoting all of this, that she gave away what was leaked as possibly could have become a national security threat, much more to the parliament, to the parliamentarians in exchange of luxury gifts. This is breach of privilege. And that Mahua and the businessman Darshan Hiranandani's statement on the gifts differ. And because of all of these issues, the report says that that Mahua Moitra needs to be then expelled from the parliament right away. So these are, remember, what are the implications? And this is why it is important to understand that the charges are very serious. These are not normal charges. Transferring your login address details poses as a very serious threat. As a member of parliament, you have access to a lot of parliamentarians, their details, the bills, and a lot of issues that only the parliamentarians are aware of. May lead to unauthorized access about who was using it. What was the reason? How could they have had the consequences of then pushing this ahead? Makes the system vulnerable to a crippling cyber attack as well in this case. Possible planting of material can impact national security. Remember, these are members of parliament, like I was saying, and there is a reason that they have a specific login and password on that. So these are the details that are coming in. Over to you now, Pauline, with the serious allegations that you yourself have been bringing to us from this report.